Hi, everybody. I'm Deacon Dave.
I'm layperson Lisa.
Welcome to the Deacon Dave and Layperson Lisa show. And we are continuing on with Identity Day 10, which, if you are following along in your book, is on page 55.
Hopefully there's not multiple editions with different page numbers.
I hope not either. But remember, we talked about Jesus as the Son of God and the Son of Man towards the end of our episode. And so in the book, it talks a little bit more about this, Lisa. It talks about 3 types of fatherhood. What are those?
Through creation, adoption, and begetting.
Right. So adoption carries with it the promise of inheritance.
Yes. And it's being chosen.
Yes. And Christ, I was waiting for you to read it, but you were looked away.
I was coming up with that myself. I wasn't reading it.
That's why we have show notes, Lisa. So Christ is the natural heir, right? But we, like you said, are heirs through adoption.
Yes.
And we are chosen.
Yes. And Jesus is the natural.
You're horrible at reading notes and not sounding like you're reading notes. Jesus is the natural son of the Father. Okay, maybe not that bad.
He shares in his nature, and this is the meaning of begetting. Right. We hear about that in the Nicene Creed.
Yes.
Begotten, not made.
Begotten, not made.
Consubstantial with the
One
Father.
in being with the Father.
Made.
No, consubstantial.
With the Father, made from the same material.
One in being with the Father.
Oh.
I think is what it says, right?
In any case,
well,
since Jesus is the only begotten
Creed,
Son,
we should do it.
God begets God.
So God begets God, right? So it's not... It's like you have other things. Like I think humans, in a sense, beget other humans. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
But God begets God, His Son Jesus, from the very beginning. So this is the important point, that Jesus existed from the beginning. So He's eternally begotten.
Yes.
See, we have, in the course of time, we may beget a child, okay? But Jesus is eternally begotten.
Yeah, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was made.
And the Word was
God. I'm so bad at
quoting. The Word was with God.
And the Word was God. Anyway, this is not in the notes.
I'm doing the best I can, people.
But let's move on to Mary. She's more than a vessel.
Right.
Her contribution includes her own
genetic heritage. Right. So this means that Jesus is also truly human. Okay. Mary actually conceives a son in the language of begetting, which is what I was saying.
Talked about. Yep.
Right. So He's fully human because He is the son of a human mother. Mm-hmm. And He's fully divine because He is the divine son of a divine Father.
Yes. And He's the Son of Man means man 69 times in the Gospels.
I'm sorry.
Let's talk about the obedience of the Son. What do you say, Deacon Dave? How was that?
That was better. Why couldn't you do that for the first 4 minutes?
I was having trouble reading.
So listen, the Son part is important, okay, because Jesus lived in perfect obedience to the will of the Father.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So the Father is the giver.
Yes.
And then Jesus, he's the receiver.
Yes.
But you notice what Jesus says in the Gospel of John,
it's
chapter
so shocking.
10, verse.
Sorry, that's what it says.
He says, out of order. That's okay. The Father and I are one.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So, I mean, I think the point here, Lisa, is to recognize the humility and the obedience of Jesus, who is the Son. Okay, and it's not a humility, okay, born of weakness, but it's a humility born of love.
Of obedience.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Christ is not denying that He's omnipotent, but He's affirming His omnibenevolence, which is His...
all good.
All love. Right, exactly.
Okay.
All good, all love. And so, I think the author is just really kind of tying in the importance in this. I just said importance like you did.
I noticed.
Oh my gosh.
About time your pronunciation has improved.
Importance. I cannot believe I just did that. Importance.
Yes.
I'm starting to talk like you. I'm so sorry, class, and all of you who are listening.
You're finally going the right direction.
Yes, the right direction. But it's important for us to know, okay, that we are adopted sons and daughters of the Father.
Chosen.
Okay, yeah. So Jesus is eternally begotten, okay, and He shares in the nature. So this is this whole concept of really being laying out that Jesus is fully human and that he's fully divine, yet he was also completely obedient to the will of the Father.
Well, it also, like, what Jesus, when he was baptized, then the Holy Spirit is who drove him into the desert. So he had that obedience because of his he received the Holy Spirit as baptism.
Yeah, but it's really cool to think that, Christ is the natural heir, but that we are also heirs, right, through the power of God's love and Jesus dying on the cross, that we too are adopted heirs to God the Father. Yes. Which is very cool stuff. So anyway, we will see you tomorrow for episode 11.
On page 63.
I am Deacon Dave.
I am layperson Lisa.
See you next time as we continue to go in this direction.
Yes, bye.